What's good with it, y'all? It's Coffee on the vid. Back at it with some updates, man. And a lot of old footage is recycling lately. I mean, that's something that always goes down in the blogosphere. But real talk, a lot of old ish coming back, man. And ain't it the trip to look at that footage, man? Rick Ross, Walka, and Gucci getting pressed. Apparently, you heard them. They were talking about it, some real life Crip ish. And I don't know, man. You know, that was the thing. 40 Glock. We just mentioned him recently in another blog how 40 Glock was supposed to be a millionaire, right? All this, like, it was during this era. You could tell he inspired this. This is what he was doing out there on the West Coast, being the boogeyman, running up on everyone that came out there, making them look bad, catching them lacking, you know, having his squad with him, his gang with him, and pressing individuals from Plies to Jamie Foxx to many other individuals until the game gave him a dose of his own medicine. He definitely edited that tape, but that was a chess move. The game's done a lot of sucker shit, but that was smart, man, and that shit was done off. 40 Glock. Oh yeah, the whole Lil Wayne Birdman thing, if they were really in the whip or not, man. R.I.P. Big Payback. He said that was pure cappery. But this was that era, you know what I mean? And 40 Glock wasn't able to cash in on all that, man. He's somewhere miserable right now. Flaka did a jail bid. Allegedly had to register as an offender off that pimping conviction. I don't know if that's facts or not, but 40 Glock was heated too when people would comment. They'd be like, I ain't no pimp. I just was out in Minnesota with some broad and the police just set us up. I mean, that could be what it is, but he took a plea and went to jail. So I don't know, man. Never cop out if you didn't do something. Never take a plea. Take that shit to trial. Appeal it just like Tupac did. Have the Tupac mentality. He got convicted on that actual assault or whatever it was and came home on appeal bail and made history with Death Row Records until he ultimately lost his life. You know what I mean? But getting back to what we were saying about this old clip, it's a trip seeing Walka. Like, Walka got out the rap game. Gucci came home looking like a clone, had the internet going crazy like, yo, is that the real Gucci? And Rick Ross just doing Rick Ross, still beefing with 50 Cent and all that, man. But ain't it the trip to see this old clip?
You ever flush a half a bird down the toilet, boy? You ever flush a...
Then we got Stitches on this, what do you say, flushing a half a bird down the toilet. And that's been his big promo move for this new project. I guess what's it called? America's Most Wanted or something. It's totally biting off the name or whatever. Listen, even when Stitches was buzzing a little bit, like going viral wise, I never really flucked with his music, man. I mean, Brick in Your Face was catchy, but this man can't rap for shit. And apparently he's clean now off the Suboxone and all that, but I don't know, man. Like, Stitches, his time just kind of came and went, man. Let me know what y'all think about it.
Okay. Yeah, let's go 2v2. Come on with it. Me and Dan, that's guy. I want to shoot dice with him. Oh, yeah. On the camera. I walked off. You see me walk. Oh. Not on the camera, sir. I'm sorry. Not on the camera.
And then I don't know if this is trolling or clowning or if this is a real deal, but you see Adin Ross getting smacked by Lil Baby, who's been dressing wild zesty as of late. And he's talking about, yo, don't say that shit on the camera. He don't want the dice game being put on the camera. What do y'all think about that? What do you think his reasoning behind that is? But we saw, like, none of these rappers, I think, that's what's so wild about nowadays, man. I mean, don't get me wrong, everyone before the internet, it was like trying to get on different platforms on TV and shit where shit was jumping off. But even though it was always just, we got to get on where we can, the relationships were a little more genuine. Nowadays ain't nothing about shit. You know what I mean? It's just everyone trying to get on everywhere and shit like that. And then, like, none of these rappers really like Adin Ross, corny ass, you know what I mean? And Neon, don't get me started on that goofball. That made Adin Ross, who, I'm not saying, like, dude's successful, no question, but I'm not saying, like, people, like, his stock still went down, whatever way he kind of looked to individuals before. You know what I mean? I ain't talking about success. I'm talking about just being a goofy. Once he started rolling around with Neon, it was like, yo, fuck this guy, you know what I'm saying? Especially in the hip hop space too, with a lot of the shit a lot of these dudes done said, man. I don't know, but that's it for this one. Hit the comments, tap in, stay tuned for updates. It's Coffee. I'll get with y'all on the next one. Peace.